Hey everyone, I just figured I'd put up this little video to let anyone who only watches my YouTube but not my Instagram, to let you know, because I know there's a few people that are like that, that I did a review of the Mamba clone, but it got taken down. It was said that it violated the child safety guidelines. I tried to appeal it because I think it's fine. I'm not doing anything I don't remember pulling any dangerous stunts in it with the Mamba. I'm just flipping a live blade, as many people do on YouTube. So I was surprised when it got taken down, because I even have videos on YouTube in the past flipping my Bradley Chimera. So I don't know, it's frustrating because it took me a while to get around to actually making it, so I'm gonna have to redo that at some point and re-upload it, except this time trying to have it not violate the guidelines. But, yeah. Also, sorry for the lack of the Breath of the Wild stream last weekend. Last weekend. Frankly, I was busy all day Saturday, and I just forgot Sunday, frankly. I just forgot to do it. I was just on the phone with my friends all day, pretty much. So, yeah, that's why there hasn't been any stuff recently, and, yeah, that's frustrating. Get your crap together, YouTube. You're taking down the stuff that isn't actually harmful, yet the stuff that is harmful and negatively impacting young viewers, which I have personally watched with my little cousins. I've personally watched them go onto the YouTube homepage and have their view of the world shifted by these clickbaity, emotionally manipulating thumbnails and titles. So it's just frustrating that when it's something actually genuine, it just happens to involve something that can be a minor risk, but it's something that's all over YouTube anyway already. It gets taken down, but stuff that's actually harmful to the young viewers gets taken down. Get your crap together, YouTube. Also, stay consistent. If you're gonna take one Palestine YouTube video down, like, what's the point if you're not flagging all of them? Come on, consistency is key. Also, my video doesn't really it doesn't really go against any of the community guidelines. There is the child doing dangerous activity thing, but I am over what YouTube defines as a child. I'm over 13. And it's like, you can't really even tell that I am a child in the video because all you're seeing is my hands anyway. So I don't think that it's really fully that. But it only like half goes against that guideline. Whereas reading that, it made me realize just how much these other channels that I've seen actually go against so many of the guidelines. Like, there's so many guidelines on there that just blatantly, if they were actually followed, would take down so many of the channels that I've seen. But they're not actually applied. They're not being applied to those channels because they make YouTube a lot of money. They get a lot of views, which means they get a lot of advertiser dollars, so they're just printing millions of dollars for the people who own them and YouTube. And that is encouraging negative habits on the platform. It's encouraging these, like, super hyper negative, targeted at a young audience that will click. It encourages that. It encourages more, like, hyper negative clickbait. That's just sort of produced at a high rate to just print money. So, like the animated story channels and stuff that do that. So that's just like, what the hell, YouTube? You're just kind of if they make you money, they get a free pass, but if they don't make you money at all, like if they're not monetized, then you're going to remove them for every little thing just so that you can say you're taking the negative stuff off of the platform. What the hell? If you want to watch it, if you want to have a channel that talks about this more in depth and some of the actual negative things it does and talk about channels specifically, Jarvis Johnson does a really good job of pointing that out and talking about this, so I highly recommend going over to Jarvis Johnson's channel and watching some of their stuff. They produce a lot of really good content, and I recommend you go over and check their channel out.